There are a multitude. YouTube. That's what you're watching right now, isn't that crazy? But there are a multitude of upsets that I think could happen in the round of 64, right? I think some ones that I didn't pick are possible. I mentioned Omaha just the other day, over St. John's, right? I think High Point over Purdue is possible, although I'd hate to see it. But there's one that I think is slept on and isn't a huge difference in seeding that I think people need to look at. For the last 2 years, Drake has been one of the best non-Power 5, Power 4, whatever you want to say, basketball schools in the country, regular season wise, right? They just roll through. They do good in a really good Missouri Valley Conference, and they beat Bradley 2 years ago, beat Indiana State last year, Saturday, and then beat Bradley again this year, right? But it was different this year. They didn't have Tucker DeVries. They didn't have his dad. Meaning, this year, nobody really picked Drake. They can say and act like, oh, I knew Drake was going to be good again in the Missouri Valley. They probably didn't. And they also didn't know that they would be even better. They have a floor general in Sturts. They have rebounding and size on defense. And all of these things make me say that they will beat Missouri. And I will even go as far, because all the other upsets are like, it could happen. A shot has to go there. Luck has to happen here, right? All that March aura has to happen. I think Drake outright will win by 8 points. 8 to 10 points. That's how good this Drake team is. I don't think I've ever been as confident in them as this, and yet I've been more of a fan of their other teams, but this one's just pure good. So my round of 64 upset of the round, I guess, because we're gonna have a lot of upsets this weekend, guys. I'm going to say Drake over Missouri. Honorable mentions to High Point, Omaha, and Grand Canyon. They might upset Maryland. Watch out for them. That's my honorable mentions. I'll give one more to McNeese over Clemson. I don't see it. I really think this Clemson team is actually getting highly slept on. But McNeese, they have a freaking sidebar, y'all. But they got a guy mopping the floors, and he said he puts up Wilt numbers, wiping the floor and being a manager of the basketball team. This dude's committed, and that means that their team's probably as committed as him. It's going to be a great game, Clemson versus McNeese. I sadly cannot watch much of the Thursday games. I'm working, but I'm taking the day off on Friday. So a lot of good coverage coming at you guys. Thank you for watching. Affleck Time is back tomorrow. Love you guys. Peace.